Hi everybody, I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing another chemistry video. My first one's pretty bad because I have the brilliant idea of using my iHome. Brilliant. So what we're going to be doing today is a simple foamy explosion reaction, which is basically baking soda and a bit of vinegar, but then we're going to be showing how oil can be easily departed like radium, well like polonium from pitch blende. So, if you don't get that reference, look at Marie Curie. So first is to get our chemicals. What we will be using today is vegetable oil, vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, and a teaspoon of baking soda. So, we open. Where is it? What is that? Here's our vegetable oil. Here's our vinegar and here's some salt, because some of these do require salt if it's not working correctly. Next what we have is, that doesn't belong there. I'm trying to find it. Baking soda, but just remember use or baking powder, but use very little. Next what we need is our measuring teaspoons, which are not, here's one. 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, two milliliters. Nope, that won't work. And half tablespoon, and half teaspoon. Okay, so we're not using all of our measuring spoons. We'll not use them. We just take them out, just in case. Next we need a chemistry cup, or a beaker, which is in here. Where is it? Still hopped up from those chemicals we gave it the other day. It's in my sink. But we want to make sure everything's cleaned out, so we'll spray it down and turn off the water. I'll get a dish towel too. Oh. More like 3 finger towels. Save 2 for later because finger towels are always handy. And 1 for the sink. Just wipe it down. Next. God, the formulas always get to me. So you take this, then you can see the little measurements on it. Ow. Just close my finger in it. So what we do is take some vinegar. Well, actually, no, not yet. Vegetable. It is vinegar. I'm thinking of a different experiment. So pour in about 1 fluid ounce, or yeah, about there. So pour in 1 fluid ounce. It should be marked by every 2 fluid ounces, so you know, just right in between 2 and 1. I'm not sure if you can see the liquid line. I guess you can. Yeah, I can. But next is to separate out your teaspoons. Your measuring spoons. I separate them out by the labels. Like I have metals, I have blank ones that I can mark, and I have ones that are already marked. Like green and orange, then whites, then metals. So, trying to find a teaspoon. This tablespoon. Here is a teaspoon. So you put it in the baking powder. Wait, no, 2 milliliters is 1 teaspoon. So never mind that. You need half a teaspoon for 1 milliliter. And this is half a teaspoon, right? Yep. Not to be exact, so you just like take your finger and rub it across. But in this case, I'm pushing it back into my can. Then I use this to wipe off my hands, because chemistry can get pretty whacked up. Next, what we will need to do is we will need a pair of tongs or whatever these things are called for later, and you'll see why. So, just remember, every milliliter, you take that, divide it by 2, and that's how many teaspoons you put in to get your reaction. So now we're going to pour this, because we'll be using this later, into just a regular cup. Put that in the sink, because we'll be washing it out later. Now here's your cup of vinegar, and you're going to add this in. And that is what should be happening. Fizzing and bubbles. I'm not sure if you can see it well, but I'll edit it a bit later. It should be like soda. It will eventually stop. We didn't use the explosion reaction though, because the explosion reaction is however many milliliters put in, you multiply that by 2, and that's how many teaspoons you have to put in. So this is the fizzing reaction. We'll do the explosive reaction next time, because I have 3 minutes left on my camera, and I want to fit in one more experiment. So, this is the measurement of how light everything is. So, first I have to wash the vinegar all out of this. Take my lovely sprayer and just spray it. Yep, no vinegar is in there because I can't smell it, and I have a very strong nose, I guess you'd call it that. Yeah. So, next what we do is we're going to be using the measurement on this to find out how much things will be. So, I'm going to take our fizz cup and put our dirty teaspoon in there, and we're going to put away the baking powder, and I have about 1 minute left, so I'll put that away later. So you fill about 2 milliliters of this up with water. And 2 fluid ounces. And I'm filling it way more. Let's try that again. And when I say milliliters earlier, I mean fluid ounces. So that's about 3 fluid ounces, so that just means we have to add 3 of everything else. I need more vinegar. So let's just do oil instead of with vinegar. So we have our vegetable oil, which is surprisingly very sticky and tight. Not surprisingly, I'm using that sarcastically. So we have our vegetable oil. We pour it in up to 7 fluid ounce line. I'm not sure you guys can see it, so we'll add a bit more water. But vegetable oil, well, I'm not sure if you can see the color change. See, right here, there's yellow, and right there, that's clear, because that's water and that's vegetable oil. And water is heavier, so it'll sink. Instead of mixing of 2 similar weights, we have them separated. So this formula can be very sticky. So we'll pour it into 1 tablespoon. And until next time, bye.